Good morning, everyone. This is Kimmie. I am Mama on a Mission, and I am a hot mess this morning. I am going to try to do another day in the life video. My very first one, I wasn't super thrilled about, but hey, you know what? I'm learning, and I really find the day in the life videos kind of interesting and fun because they're a little bit different. So I'm going to give it another shot. Here's Kitty. It is 7:16, right before I started this. I already got my boys to school. Clearly, I need to clean up something going on here. So I'm going to go get dressed. I have a lot of goals for the day, which I normally do. And typically, I don't want to sound mean about myself or negative, but I normally fall short of my goals. Mostly because I set them so high. So, geez, Kim, what do you have? This is embarrassing. I shouldn't put this up anywhere. I should have waited till I got ready for the day fully. Anyways, I have a lot of goals for the day. It is a Monday. I need to do my shipping, my listing, my cross-posting. I have a couple other things that I'm going to try to get done. I want to do that before noon, so that I can go sourcing for just a few hours before I have to pick up my sons. And then we have an event for my son's basketball team. And then I was going to think about, this kitty, listing later tonight before bed again. So we'll see if any of that gets done. First and foremost, I'm going to go clean this all up and get ready officially for the day. What are you doing, little kitty? Oh, what's wrong? What are you doing? Okay, it is now 8:15 in the morning on Monday. I am down back in the dungeon office in my basement. I had some breakfast and somewhat fixed up the hot mess express here, and I'm at work. I'm ready to go. I have my Nifty app here. I am going to do my cross listing and check a couple different settings on Nifty this morning, and then I have my shipments. I'm still going on shipments. I have like 5 or 6 more orders to get out. Surprisingly enough, Poshmark did better than eBay this weekend, which is so odd for me. It typically does not happen for me. I was actually just commenting back to someone who was a new subscriber on the channel and said, you know, that sometimes, no, always, eBay and Poshmark can be kind of a roller coaster. Reselling in general can be a roller coaster. I've said that to you guys before. I've been doing this 14 years. I still don't have all the answers. And why eBay was slow this weekend, I have no idea. I did all the same things that I normally do, and I have actually been lowering some prices manually, just trying to clear out old inventory. If any of you guys go into the links and like check out my eBay, you'll see I have a lot of like $7, $9 sales, like $7, $9 sales, because I'm just trying to get rid of like some old things that have been sitting there. So I don't know what happened, but that's the way it is sometimes. So I'm going to finish my shipping here, and then I'm going to start relisting over here. And I hope to get all that done. I have to go take care of my chickens. I have chickens, and I just ate a bunch of eggs. So need to take care of them. And I'm hoping if I stay on track here, I will be able to leave around noon to go sourcing for just like 2 hours. I have this like very small snippet of time. So we'll see if that happens. I'll check in a little bit later and see if I get it done. Who knows? Okay, guys, it is now 11:37, and I have accomplished the things that I wanted to in order to reward myself to go out thrifting in the wild today. Do you guys do that at all? Like, okay, if I get this, this, and this done, then I'll allow myself to get out of the house for an hour or two and try to go find some items. Maybe it's just me. Last week I actually did not source at all. So today I'm hoping to, or this week I'm trying to get out at least once or twice. But, so it's 11:30 something. I did all the things I was supposed to do. I mean, hey, you know what? It's good to set goals. I have to like set goals for myself. I cross-posted all of my items that I wanted to today. I did all my shipping. This whole bag is full, and I got a couple nice boxes. Actually, I got a 4-piece bundle on Poshmark over the weekend, which is really awesome. I got 7 items listed so far. My goal per day is at least 10. So hopefully at the end of this video, I'm back in the office. So I guess I kind of cheated myself. I usually say 7 minimum, 10's the goal. You know, I don't know. I'm not a good boss to myself, you guys, because the goal really is 10. So hopefully at the end of this video, I'll also be coming back down after all the other things I have to get done today so I can hit that goal. But I have 7 listed. I did get this order while I was listing, so I'm going to ship this really quick. It's a Walt Disney. I found quite a few of these one time out at a regular thrift store. This sold for $28. It's a plus size. So I'm going to ship that. Then I'm going to go out to the chickens, take care of the chickens, go to the post office, drive down to a thrift store. Hopefully I'll get some shots there. 14 years I've been doing this, and I still get nervous sometimes taking videos. I see all these thrifters. In fact, I was listening. I was getting myself hyped up for my 2-hour thrifting trip I get to have, listening to a thrifter talk about styles and tags and bolos. You know, I do all the things that you guys are also doing. But I see all these people do these videos, and they're just like filming everything in thrift stores, Goodwill, Savers, whatever they're doing. I'm a baby. I get nervous, and sometimes, honestly, I get watched like a hawk. Like, I like pull out my phone, and it's like, Nero, here comes a worker. Hey, how you doing, Nero? Like, I feel like, I guess I'm just not made for in-store videos, but maybe I'll be brave and get a few videos in a store or on my way to a store or something like that for you guys. I actually just watched Ginger Marvin. Anybody watch Ginger Marvin? She is doing more day in the life videos, and I guess she's one of the people that kind of, I don't know, I think they're fun. So that's why I'm trying to throw a couple out there. So anyways, I met my goal, or my cheater goal, to be able to, to go out thrifting for a few hours. I got to go to the post office, haul this in. I have to ship this, but hopefully I'm on my way to a local thrift store, not the bins, not a giant Goodwill, something a little bit different, and we'll see how I do. I thought I would just give you guys a quick look into my chicken run. If you see some plastic in the background, it's because we are in Wisconsin, so every winter we plastic wrap part of their run in order to keep the wind and snow out of their coop. I just gave them a little bit of treat there. If I have like extra lettuce, extra vegetables, you know, I'm kind of a sucker. I always tell my friends that I treat my chickens better than I treat myself. And that is actually probably very true. So they're fighting over some cabbage I just gave them. Just a little tiny treat. You don't want to do it too often, but it doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to treat them as long as they're still eating all the other things they're supposed to be eating. But there they are. Those are my girls. I got them enough water and food for the day. Collected some eggs, and I'm on my way to the post office. Hey girls, what are you doing? Huh? Here I am, finally in the thrift store, looking at items. I normally am not brave enough to record things, so I don't get a whole lot of video, but you can see I'm flipping through the items here and seeing if I can find anything worth picking up. This is the tank and sleeveless items. I'm usually looking for maybe some Y2K type of items. This is a tail shirt, T-A-I-L. That is a golf, tennis, pickleball brand that I do decent with. So I did put that on top of my cart to look at. I keep flipping through here. Nothing really that exciting, as you can see. I did eventually look at this red top, which I thought maybe could be like a dark romantic top, but I wasn't too sure on it, so I passed. A lot of times the tank tops are filled with, you know, just a lot of basic items. And when you have basic, it's really hard to find items that are worth your time to flip. However, this was an awesome find. It's Lily Pulitzer. And I would say always look at Lily Pulitzer items. It is kind of basic. I think I will flip this for about 20 bucks. And if you can see, it was only $3.99. I did end up putting the tail item back, primarily because I wasn't sure of the print. It was almost like a cow print. And I just wasn't sure about that. This item I was kind of looking at because it was giving me maybe like Western vibes, and I was looking at the material, but I ended up passing on that as well. Here is where I found an Eileen Fisher for only $3. Again, this is a basic piece. However, it's hard for me to pass up Eileen. It is a solid brand. Always look at Eileen Fisher. And it is within the time period Eileen linen is selling right now. This was a Zara piece. I've been hearing more about people doing well with Zara, but I ended up putting it back. I was not confident enough about the item. I was trying to put this item back on the hanger with only one hand. So I keep looking through these items. Again, a lot of them are just basics. So if you're looking at tanks or sleeveless, just make sure you are stacking the reasons to pick them up. Brand, style, size, material, all the things I'm constantly talking about. That's kind of what I focus on when I'm looking through these items. How do you guys go through your items in the thrift shop? You can see me kind of just flipping through all these items quickly. I see people going through items even quicker than this. But, you know, time is money, so you have to kind of know what you're looking for and flip through it, especially for me because I almost never have enough time to look at things exactly in the way that I would like, but that's okay. I was thinking this item with the fringe there, maybe again like cowgirl western. I did end up picking up this item. It's a vintage brand and it was 100% silk. You can see me kind of double checking this item here. It's because it gave me a little bit of like coquette or maybe even goth vibes with the colors and the style. You know, coquette usually has more feminine details or lacy ties, fringe, that type of thing. But I ended up passing. It was just too basic. So again, kind of repeating myself here, but with these items, you just really have to stack the reasons to pick them up. I guess I didn't realize just how many items you go through when you're flipping through all of these hangers. At this point, I've probably already gone through 100, maybe a couple hundred items. And here I am finally in the dress section. I do love dresses. I didn't really find a whole lot this day. There was a lot of elegant dresses and the prices were in the 20s and 30s. And I'm just not confident enough to pick up items like that. Although there is higher dollar amount, you know, made that could be made there. I just didn't do anything with them. All right, guys, I just got done with a local thrift shop. It's not a Goodwill and it's not a Bin's, and I did okay. What I will say is if I look all hot and bothered, that's because I am. It is actually kind of warm today for March in Wisconsin, and I wore way too many layers, and it always seems like on the days that it's warm, like there's still heat on in the stores. Like we forget, Wisconsin forgets that every once in a while we could actually have a decent day where the temperature is nice and we still have the heat on at like 80 degrees. Also, I'm a big girl and I just always run hot. So, I mean, I am always constantly like taking off layers and just all hot and bothered. But the trip went okay. I only had 2 hours, so it's not a whole lot of time to get through all of the racks and all the things that I wanted to. I hit a couple bolos, like a couple good things. I wouldn't even say they're really bolos, honestly. I don't think I found one bolo. I'm gonna have to check on that. But I found a couple like decent brand names and a couple solid items, and I'll show you guys. I splurged on one item that I spent quite a bit on, and I will kind of tell you guys this story maybe a little later, but it was hard for me to make some decisions today, and I'm trying to be picky and, you know, all the things that go along with going out and picking lately. And you can see this one is on a very busy road, or busy for my area. So now from here, I have to quickly head home. I actually need to change and look a lot better than this because I'm going to like a basketball banquet for my son. So I cannot be looking like my normal Hot Mess Express, which that's the bag. This is one of my local thrifts that just throws everything in garbage bags, which is fine. Yeah, I got a little like thing on my nose. Anyways, I'm already getting pretty tired. I didn't mention before yet that my lips are chapped. Look I'm just falling apart, you guys. That I didn't sleep very well last night. Even my husband, when he checked on me this morning, like when he sent a text message, he's like, hey, did you sleep okay? No, did not sleep okay. Did not sleep okay at all. I think I'm running on 3.5 to 4 hours of sleep. We'll see how far I can make it. So right now it's 3 o'clock. I got to rush home, pick up my sons at 4, and we have a banquet at 5. And then after that, I'm still hoping to get back down and list before bedtime. So here I go, on to the next thing. There's my bag of goodies. Yeah, I spent like $130, and I feel like I did okay. For 2 hours. That's not a whole lot of time. For me, at least. So on to the next thing. Hey guys, so I got done with my thrifting. I came home. I actually got the kids. One of them is sitting here staring at me. And look. Bro. I put on a little bit of makeup. Look at me go. So that we can go to a basketball banquet. So it's like 5 o'clock. And that is where we're headed. So my son's travel basketball is over. So it's just like a little get together to say thank you to the coaches and just kind of bond with everyone. So I'm not actually sure how long that's going to take. I'm still hoping that when I get home at some point, I'll have a little bit of energy left in order to go back downstairs to list at least 3 to 5 more items for sale. And I already have 5 more orders to ship. And as you guys know, this morning I already went to the post office. I got all of my orders already shipped. So I already have 5 more to ship. So that's good, but always keeping me busy. But I am running on like 3.5 or 4 hours of sleep today. I actually am surprised I'm not more tired than I am. But we're going to go do it. We're going to go do this banquet. And then that could be the end of the day, or I could have, you know, a little bit more to go before bedtime. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if I can hold it together. All right, it is now 7:45. We just got back from the basketball banquet about 20 minutes ago or so. I'm back in my favorite Columbia. And I'm back in the office. So obviously we ate at the banquet, so I don't have to worry about dinner tonight, which is super nice. My boys are getting ready for school and everything else tomorrow. We actually have a very busy day again tomorrow. But when I left, I had 5 orders to go already for the day. You know, I shipped about 20 this morning. I had 5 sometime early this afternoon, and now I have 8 or 9 already for the day. So I'm going to start a little bit on that, try to get a couple of the items shipped, and then I'm going to try to list And then actually I'm going to go try to edit a little bit of several YouTube videos that I have been working on. So very busy day for me. I think this will probably be the last of the day in the life. Finishing up with some more shipping and listing for the day and working on another YouTube. Hopefully this day in the life comes off a little bit better. I guess we'll see. Let me know. It's been a busy day. I'm tired. All right, guys, last video of the night. It is 9:19. Here's my already new pile of orders for the day. So I got some more shipping done, and I got my 10 listings finished. And I'm going to be honest, I got another order while I was down here, but I'm leaving it for the morning. Because I don't want to anymore. I don't want to. I want to get into my pajamas, and I'm going to go lay in bed and kind of like, I need a little bit of time. Actually, okay, all lies. I don't sleep well, almost ever. Like, there's no magic formula I've ever figured out. I have random bouts of a good, like, night's sleep. So when I say, oh, I need to just relax before I fall asleep, like, I don't know, last night I laid in bed for 3 hours. For what reason, I have no idea. So, my point being, I'm going to go lay in bed to relax. But I'm going to do some editing on a YouTube video, not this one. A different one. I have a whole bunch going on, and I feel like I'm letting people down because I have a lot in the works. I have all these things in the works, and I just need to get at least one out. I'm trying to do at least 2 videos and maybe 1 or 2 shorts a week, because I do want to stay consistent, and I do want to make this channel successful. So the day in the life videos are just a fun additional way. I have all kinds of cheat sheets over here of ideas and things I think about in the middle of the night, and things I think about. You guys always let me know what you guys like to hear. Do you even like these day in the life? Sorry, my brain is shutting down at this point. The day in the life of a reseller, I'm saying like a reseller and a mom, because I feel like that's basically what I do. I have a mix, and that's why I started being a reseller, a flipper, a hustler in the first place, all the way 14 years ago, is because I was pregnant with my son, and I wanted to be able to make income, bring in money for the family, and be able to support my kids and whatnot, but also be able to do all the things I wanted to do, which nowadays means I'm running from dusk till dawn, literally. Dawn till dusk, between work stuff and my kids most of the time. But that's what I signed up for, and I'm not complaining one bit. I love it. I can't even lie to you guys. I love it. I love what I do. I love my sons. I love that I am lucky enough to be able to go to anything and everything that I need to do, whether that's 6 practices a day. I'm not going to complain about it. My boys are getting older, so it's making me emotional a little bit, because I know they're growing up, and that time it's coming to an end soon, where they don't need mom anymore. Anyways, jeez, look at that. I'm getting all emotional. I am tired. Just another day in a reseller mom life. Hashtag. I'm going to go fill up my water, get into my pajamas, and hopefully edit a video to get out. And you guys let me know what you think of these types of videos. If they're just boring you all to death, I won't do anymore. I hope they're not. That's all I got. So you guys have a good day or good night or whatever time it is that you're watching this. And I'm sure I'll be back soon with what sold, what I'm thrifting, what's happening in the thrifting and reselling world really soon. Bye, guys. Thanks so much for watching.